Good morning, dear students. Today we discussed about this other calcium preparations and their therapeutic roles. This calcitonin, these are important role in calcium regulations, is a 32 amino acid polypeptide secreted by the parafollicular cells in thyroid gland. This mainly seen in parathyroid and thymus glands. The synthesis and secretions are regulated by plasma calcium levels. If increase the calcium increases its level, when decreases calcium this reduces that. That is actions of calcitonin are opposite to that of PTH. And these actions mainly of this inhibits the bone resorptions and increase the renal calcium excretion. Calcitonin, this may be used in hypercalcemic states like hypervitaminosis D, and it also tried as nasal spray in postmenopausal osteoporosis. Therapeutic uses in case of hypercalcemic status in mainly Paget's disease of bone, chronic use of calcitonin relieves pain and is also reduce some of the neurological complications, but bisphosphonates are the now treatment of choice. In case of postmenopausal osteoporosis and corticosteroid induced osteoporosis, this is also useful. Salmon calcitonin is used as the nasal spray along with calcium and vitamin D supplements. These are some adverse reactions like nausea, vomiting, flushing, pain at the site of injection. Next we come to this vitamin D metabolism. That is, vitamin D is the group of that is mainly related to sterols produced by the action of UV light. Vitamin D3 is chlorcalciferol. This produced by the action of sunlight and is converted to 25-hydroxychlorcalciferol in the liver. The 25-hydroxychlorcalciferol is converted in the proximal tubule of the kidney to the more active metabolites 1,25-hydroxychlorcalciferol. The role of vitamin D in this aging affects mainly this decrease the intestinal calcium absorptions occurs. This mainly decreasing the synthesis of vitamin D active forms is 125 dihydroxy D3. So this results the increase the catabolism of 125 dihydroxy D3 and this finally results the increase the age related bone loss. Vitamin D3, this action on bones, this mainly these important targets 125 dihydroxy D3. Osteoblast but not osteoclast have vitamin D3 receptors. This 125 dihydroxy D3 this acts on osteoblast which produce a paracrine signals and this activates osteoclast to resorb calcium ions from bone matrix. This 125 dihydroxy D3 this also stimulates osteoclitic osteolysis. In its absence, excess osteoid accumulates from the lack of 125 dihydroxy D3 repression of osteoblastic collagen synthesis. So this inadequate supply of vitamin D3 results in rickets, that is the disease of bone deformation. These are some important vitamin D supplements. Calciferol, that is ergocalciferol vitamin D2, chlorcalciferol is vitamin D3, calcitriol, alpha calcidiol, dihydrotestosterone. These are some important vitamin D supplements. Main uses in case of prophylaxis and treatment for this nutritional vitamin D deficiency, this effective, and to prevent and treat rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. Alternatively, this 3000 to 6 lux IUV, this can be given orally or IM once in 2 to 6 months. For this prophylactic treatment may be given in obstructive jaundice and other conditions which predispose to vitamin D deficiency. For in case of metabolic rickets, vitamin D resistant rickets, administration of phosphate with high dose of calcitriol or alpha calcidiol is beneficial. For this vitamin D dependent rickets, administration of calcitriol or alpha calcidiol is effective in normal dose. For renal rickets, calcitriol or alpha calcidiol or dihydrotestosterone is needed in usual dose. In case of senile or postmenopausal osteoporosis, vitamin D3 and calcium, this combination mainly improve the calcium balance in osteoporotic females and elderly males. For hypoparathyroidism, dihydrotestosterone or calcitriol, alpha calcidiol are more effective than vitamin D2 or D3. For this, alternatively, conventional preparations of vitamin D3 may be given in high dose. For in case of Fanconi syndrome, this vitamin D can rise the lowered phosphate levels that occur in this condition. A known hypercalcemic analog of vitamin D, calcipotriol, is used locally in plaque type psoriasis. Systematically, it has been tried in skin cancer and immunological disorders. Main interactions: clostridium and chronic use of liquid paraffin. This also reduce the vitamin D absorptions. This also shows the interaction with phenytoin and phenobarbital. These drugs reduce the responsiveness of target tissues to calcitriol, and their prolonged use, especially for epilepsy, this causes rickets and osteomalacia. Thank you. Thank you so much for your patient listening. This is my YouTube channel, Easy Learning. If you are interested, please go there. They have uploaded lots of videos with simple explanations. You just go there, like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, bye.